Hey Chris, it was nice to hear from you. So right now I'm going to go ahead and walk you through getting the FBQ100 Behringer Shark all set up to help take care of your audio delay problem. Let's get started. So the three main components of this setup are one, the XLR microphone, which then feeds into the input on the Shark. And from the Shark we go over to the audio interface, and then from the interface to the computer. It's a pretty simple device. You can see here on the back we've got an XLR in, we've got an XLR out, we've got the power. There's a couple other ways to feed in audio and other things that we don't have to worry about so much. But yeah, probably the big important things are that we are pushing the button for input, the button for output, and right now I've got the Shark providing phantom power to the microphone. And you can also adjust the gain on the microphone from here. So that's about it for plugging in the Shark. So the Shark does a few different things. It cancels out interference on lines and a bunch of other stuff that I don't understand because I'm not an audio guy, but the delay part is the part that we are the most interested in. So if it isn't already pressed, you just press on the delay button and then it will tell you here, this readout, how long that delay is going to be. Now for you and me, we're probably going to use milliseconds just because that's the language that we use. But if you're like a true audio guy and you got long cables, then you can also change the delay in relation to the feet or length in meters of your cable. I believe that's how that works. So if we just press the delay button a couple times, it'll toggle us back through all these options, but let's go ahead and stick with milliseconds. All right, so once we've selected milliseconds and we want to increase or decrease the amount of delay, you can see here, this is all measured in milliseconds, so you can get really fine-tuned control over the amount of delay that you get. The only thing is this is really slow. I can tell you for my setup, I have about a 200 millisecond delay, so I am not going to want to push this button, you can see that, more than 200 times to get there. That's exactly what I did the first time I set this up, but I'm going to show you a faster way to do that. So if you're moving up, you're holding the up button and then you start to tap the down button next to it. You can see that it starts to move a little bit faster. I apologize, I'm trying to do this one-handed while holding the phone, but you can see how much faster that moves. So you can see very quickly I'll be able to find my way up to that 200 millisecond range that works for me. And there we go. I've got 200 millisecond delay. So there might be better ways to do this, but whenever I wanted to test whether I was getting close to the right amount of delay, I would fire up Zoom and I would record a Zoom call and I would just see where I fell, if it was a little bit before, a little bit behind, and I really got in there and fine-tuned it. There might be a faster way to do it, I don't know, but that's how I did it. All right, so now I'm at 1,500 some odd milliseconds. That's 1.5 seconds. So that's going to be really exaggerated. So let's see what happens. Bam. 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 Yeah. So you can see that added quite a bit of delay. And that is your intro to the Behringer Shark. As you can see, it is pretty plug and play, but if you're setting it up and you run into any kind of snags or you have questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to hop on a quick FaceTime and go through that with you. Anyway, take care and I'll see you soon.